Good morning, Dyson, and welcome to today's science lesson. Now, in tomorrow's lesson, we're going to be having a look to see if our bean has grown. Isn't that exciting? Ooh, I can't wait. Today, though, we will be learning about the different parts of a tree this time. Before that, let's play a little game, okay? I'm thinking of a part of a plant that holds up the flower. Can you tell me what I am? What was that? What's the part of the plant that holds up the flower? Well done. It's the stem. Fantastic. Okay, next guess. I take in sunshine and I give food to the plant. What am I? So I take in the sunshine and I change it to food. What am I? Well done. Leaves. Okay, I grow deep under the soil and suck up the water. What am I? Roots. Well done. Now I attract bees and give them nectar and pollen. What am I? Well done. It was petal. Okay, so today we want to know, what are the different parts of a tree and what do they do? Okay, so if you have a look at all these beautiful trees, trees are just so beautiful, aren't they? Look at all these branches. Aren't they incredible? Look at all these different types of trees, some really straight, some really wiggly, look, some big, some small. They're amazing. Okay. We are first going to label the parts of a tree. So, help me out. What are the green things? Tell me. Oh yeah, leaves. Well done. What are the small things at the end of this arrow? What's that? Yeah, branches. Fantastic. What is the large brown thing right in the middle of the tree there? What is it? What do you think? Well done. It's the trunk. And that makes these wiggly things under the ground roots. So we've got leaves, branches, trunk, and roots. Fantastic. What do you think the leaves do? I think they might do a similar thing to the leaves on a flower. So let's have a look. Shall we find out what they do? The leaves take in the sunshine and help the plants to make food. Now, that sounds a lot like what the flower leaves do, doesn't it? So they do the same thing. What do the branches do? What do you think? This one's a little bit trickier. We didn't have any branches on a flower, did we? Well, the branches hold the leaves. So without the branches, there'd be nowhere for the leaves to go. So they hold up the leaves. What do you think the trunk does? The trunk sounds similar to one of the parts of a flower that I know. What do you think the trunk does? The trunk holds up the tree and moves water up to the leaves. Isn't that cool? What do you think the roots do? Now, flowers had roots too, didn't they? I wonder if they do the same thing. They do. They find water and food in the ground and they support the tree and hold it up. They do exactly the same as the flower, but they are much, much bigger. So now we know what all four things do. your activity for today, okay? I would like you to create a tree with all 4 parts of the tree on it. You can either draw the tree, you can make it like this out of cardboard, however you like. I just want you to create a tree with all 4 things. Can we remember what they are? Leaves, branches. What was the third thing? Trunk, good, and roots. So you're going to make a tree or draw a tree. Then you're going to label the tree, label each part, and write a sentence about what each part does. Okay, so if you need to remind yourself about what each part does, go back and watch my video again. Okay, you can be creative. You can use anything you want to make your tree. Okay, you could also record yourself explaining what each part of the tree does. That's fine too. Here are some examples of ways that you could make a tree. Any of these ways would be fantastic, but remember, they need all the parts of a tree on. So this one's missing the roots, so you need to make sure your tree has roots. Okay, so yours, here's one that I've done. Okay, and I've written my labels. Okay, but when we're labeling a drawing in science, we need to use a ruler. The lines that we draw need to be straight. So luckily my computer does it for me, but you need to use a ruler. Okay, so you're going to draw a line to each of the things. So there's the branch, there's the trunk, and there are the roots. And then you're going to write a sentence about each. Okay, the leaves, and then you're going to write what the leaves do. Okay, same for the branches. The branches, oops, and then what do the branches do? Okay, I'm really looking forward to seeing all this fantastic work on Tapestry. Make sure you take a picture of your work and post it. Now, the last slide is a challenge. And if you would like to do the challenge, that is fantastic. Our science challenge for today is, what are the different parts of these plants? What is the same about these plants and what is different? So if you could write a sentence or make a video explaining what's the same and what is different. Okay, if you would like to do this challenge, that would be fantastic. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing all this fantastic work, and I will see you tomorrow where we're going to have a look at our bean. It's so exciting. Okay, bye Dyson.